when you get married, it's not two of you. It's actually four of you. And let me explain why. Because in every human, there are two sides to us. Some of you have heard this idea that there is a little angel on your shoulder, and then there's the little devil on your shoulder. And I'm sure you probably experienced that in your own life, days where you feel that way and you're pulled by one side over the other. And this is what the Bible here in this story here, when Tan is talking about the flesh and crucifying the flesh, it's that battle between the two of us. So it's hard enough as it is to live our own individual walks in grace and in lockstep with the Spirit, doing the right thing as much as we can, living out a righteous life and being fully in obedience to God. This is hard enough as it is. But then when you add in another partner to your life, this is where things get very, very complicated. So on one half, you have the Spirit-filled life. On the other half, you have the flesh life. The flesh life is, I want my way. It's like this, it's like our self-centeredness side. But then you also marry somebody else that has their same spirit side and the flesh side. So this is when things get really complicated, because what happens if you're walking happily and you're having a good day, you're in a good mood, and you're walking in the Spirit, but then your spouse you encounter is not. They're in moments of succumbing to their sin and succumbing to their flesh. So now the sin is in complications with the Spirit side of you and causing you to maybe consider throwing this into the trash for a minute. Because I know for me, and I'm guilty of this, and as is Tan, as is every relationship on planet Earth, where you're walking faithfully in the Spirit, like things are great, things are good, holy is thy name, I'm peaceful, I'm happy, I'm joyful. And then your spouse comes in the door and they're mad and swearing and angry and upset and frustrated, and maybe they're lacking in that God connection for a momentary time. How easy is it for us to throw out our fruits of the Spirit and go, well, now I'm going to act in my flesh and get angry and choked and everything like that because you walked in this door and you did this
now
and this.
I'm justified.
Now it's like now the flesh is fighting the flesh, right? So I wanted to first of all start by painting this picture with you guys. In marriage, it's not just you and your spouse. It's like you with your two sides, the angel and the demon, and then her and her two sides, the angel and the demon. So this relationship here is going to be very, very crucial in having a successful marriage, is our connection and ties to God. And that's what today's story is all about. This Bible story here, this Bible teaching, this letter is teaching us how to live with the fruit of the Spirit so that we can grow closer together, so that we can grow closer in our marriage.